Just a short drive north of Phoenix, in the heart of the Sonoran Desert, and North Scottsdale lies Pinnacle Peak Park. It is one of the best family hiking trails in the valley and is surrounded by some epic views. Brooke, Kenzie, and I are going to head out and enjoy some of this great Arizona winter weather and show you why Pinnacle Peak is one of our favorite family hikes. Hey everybody, it's winter in Phoenix and it's a great time to get outdoors. So on this episode of American Travel Family, we are going to highlight the top hikes in the Valley of the Sun in the Phoenix area. Starting off with our favorite hike, which is close to home, Pinnacle Peak. One of our favorite hikes, which is great for families. So let's check it out and get started.
To the top we go. Are you ready? Okay.
A few things to note, the park is open 364 days a year. It is only closed on Christmas, and the park is open daily from sunrise to sunset. Also, there are no pets allowed, so leave your four-legged friends at home. Additionally, this trail is very popular and can get very crowded on weekends and holidays. It is not uncommon for the parking lot to fill up and see people parking on the street just outside the park. But once you get inside the park, you'll quickly see why it's so popular.
The cool thing about this trail is they have a story along the way for the kids, and they're all on signs. And it's about the pack rat named Zachary. The pack rat named Zachary. That's kind of a tongue twister. That's okay. Let's go read more of the story. Here's another one. They're all along the way. Such a cute idea. I love this.
And always remember to have a little trail courtesy. Runners yield to everyone, and hikers coming uphill always have the right of way. Here we are passing the Crooked Cactus. The first third of a mile of this trail is slightly uphill with a few stair-step climbs, but you will quickly begin to see some of the amazing views of the surrounding desert.
Another cool thing is they have all the animal and shrubbery and cactus listed, so you can learn a little bit about it. And if you check with the office or on their website, they do free guided walking tours for all ages.
Here we are approaching the highest point on the trail. It's about 3/4 of a mile in, and there's a sign which tells you the highest elevation. It's a great point to stop and take in the view and take a little rest. All right, so when you get to this sign, it says the highest point, but it's actually only the highest point on the actual trail, and you're only about 1/4 of the way through the entire trail if you do the entire thing. But it's a good point to stop, get a good view of Troon Mountain and Troon behind us, but realize this is just the beginning and the warm-up of the trail. The rest of the trail continues on across the rest of the mountain, or this is a great stopping point to take in the view and head back down. We decided to keep going so we could show you a little bit more of the trail. So we're headed back down. It's kind of hard to see, but this trail goes up, down to the end, which is about 2 miles, and then it's a backtrack, reverse routing on the way back. So you can go as far or as little as you want and kind of plan your own hike. And the cool thing is when you're coming down, you have a great view overlooking Estancia, which is one of the best golf courses in the state. And it's kind of hard to see, but past Kenzie on that other little mountain, you can see the rest of the trail going across that mountain, and it goes around the backside, and that's the end of the entire trail.
So I think the important thing to remember is this trail is not a loop.
And that is a very good point about this trail. It is an out and back trail, so whatever ground you cover going out is the same ground that you'll be covering coming back.
when you get to the back near the golf courses, it's cool to see all these McMansion houses because they really build up against the side of the mountain. I mean, really close.
Great thing about this trail, which is good for families once again, is there's a lot of pit stops along the way, and we're coming up to one of them now. It's called the Owl's Nest, and you can see it down there, the circular little nest, and it's a great stopping point for a rest, water, some snacks, and to check out the view. It's not uncommon to see volunteers on the trail, and they've always got a lot of good information about the trail and surrounding area. How you doing? So the reason we like this trail so much is it's very family friendly. Views are great. It's just under 4 miles the entire way, or you can split it up and go 2 miles or 1 mile. It goes up, down, and that's all the way to the end, and then you reverse route on your way back. But as you can see, the views are great, and every time you get to the top of one peak, there's another fantastic view, and there's plenty of pit stops along the way, like the Owl's Rest we were just at, to stop, grab water or snack, or just let the kids have a rest. You guys having fun?
Yeah, is it the Owl's Nest or the Owl's Rest?
Owl's Rest.
Oh, Owl's Rest, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've been talking a lot about families and stuff, and if this is a good and appropriate hike for them, which it is. I would say a kid over 4 and beyond would be good. Now, I have seen people literally with strollers on this, and they're carrying them down. Don't.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Wild. Bringing a stroller down. It's not a place you do that. It's not.
On the way back, we decided to stop at Grandview, which is another rest stop and lookout point.
This is cool. At each of the pit stops, they have markers where it shows the mileage to a certain location, such as a building. This is Boulder Pass. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And there's Boulder Pass. It says 1.8 miles off in the distance.
Here's 4 peaks right here. Then this one everyone likes to know is Pinnacle Peak, right?
And that's the top of Pinnacle
right?
Peak.
That is the peak.
And oh my gosh, there's a Gila monster right by Kenzie. And actually, it might be a little chilly this time of year. Actually, it's sunny out, but you do see Gila monsters every once in a while. They're kind of rare, but there are quite a few lizards. If you look on the rocks at certain times of year, you'll see them sunbathing.
And you want to talk about your little snakely encounters?
Yeah, you definitely have to watch out for snakes. I've seen snakes on this trail multiple times. Definitely starting February through like late May, and then sometimes throughout the summer, early in the mornings if it's cooler. So just beware, as always, when you're out in the wilderness. There are wild things, and it's their home, so just beware.
So here's a quick tip and a rule of thumb I use. When half of this water is gone, you head down.
It's time to go back.
It's time to go back. If half the water is gone, it's time to head back. So I would bring a lot of water with you.
That's a good point. No matter what you do in Arizona, it's dry, and definitely always bring water. Even if it's just going to be a short hike, you always need to bring water, even if it's cool outside.
Right.
The great thing about this hike is it's very family friendly and it's very versatile. So the good thing is you can go as far or as little as you want. And as you can see, it's not that difficult of a hike, but you can make it difficult by running it. And there are times when you'll see a lot of runners on the trail. I used to run it when I was in a lot better shape. But toward the end, there are some stair steps and it gets a little steeper. But for the most part, the trail is pretty tame.
And Matt, who has the right of way?
Yeah, and for hiking courtesy, uphill, just like in hiking, mountain biking, and most outdoor activities, uphill always has the right of way.
So here's a perfect example of the saguaro. That is kind of dying here, giving up. But a lot of people have never seen what's inside of a cactus, and it's actually wood. So here's wood right here. And you know, it kind of dries cool. But anyway, these are protected by the government, so you cannot mess with them. No taking any scraps or pieces of them home.
All right, it's time to head back, and once again, check out that view.
So if you want another good hike in Arizona that's good for kids, go to the crack at Wet Beaver Creek, and I have the link right up here in the corner. Just click on it, and it's a great video. It's right outside Sedona, and it's got a great swimming pool, probably the best in the state.
All right, that's it. We just did about 2 miles on the trail, so we went about halfway, and it was a pretty good hike. Got some exercise. It was a great day, and we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah, guys, we had a lot of fun. And so, like, if you've ever been on a hike, like, what's your favorite hike you've been on? Like, put it in the comments below, and, like, I'll reply to you.
Anywhere in the world, Kinsey?
Anywhere.
Anywhere in the world.
I like that.
Where's your favorite hike? Put it in the comments below.
That was a great hike. Thanks for watching another episode of American Travel Family. Don't forget to check out our other videos on YouTube and our website at americantravelfamily.com.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more American Travel Family adventures.